Have you been looking like this lately? Maybe you've been feeling burnt out from finals, feeling down bad over someone, or simply in a lazy girl mindset. Whatever it may be, summer is approaching, and we are not going to let another summer fly by because we spend the majority of it bed rotting. Today, we are going to prepare for the summer by establishing a healthy routine so that we can glow up physically and mentally. I'm going to take you step by step through my morning and show you ways that you can achieve confidence and become your best self for the summer. So I first started off my day by just making my bed. I always feel so much put together whenever my bed is made, and I just feel like my room just looks complete, looks so much less messy. You get the idea. I feel like I've heard a saying that like a clean room contributes to a clean mind or something along those lines. So whenever I'm like super disorganized, my room definitely reflects that. So I like to take the first step by just cleaning up after myself. Another habit that I'm really trying to become consistent with is journaling, specifically in the morning. I've experimented with journaling at night and morning, and I don't know, I feel like it's more beneficial for me to do in the morning just because then my mindset is just good for the entire day. Whereas if you just journal at night, then you fall asleep and you wake up, you maybe forget about it, whatever. So I feel like journaling in the morning is definitely very beneficial. I specifically like to do this one called the Psalmful Journal. It's basically the Christian version of the 5-minute journal where you say what you're thankful for, you do a prayer request, and then there's like a little Bible verse, so that's like the affirmation part that you write down. This is definitely really helps just get my mood right for the entire day, and I feel like this is a better habit or just like a better thing to focus your mind on when you wake up compared to like doom scrolling. Of course, there's tons of other journals if you're not religious. There's of course the 5-minute journal, gratitude journal. You could even search up journal prompts on Pinterest and just make your own. You can get really creative with it. I've definitely done some fun prompts. It definitely helps reset your mind. I also have been like to also start off the morning with doing some reading. So I'm reading the Bible, but there's tons of other great books that will just make you think and will just put you in a better spot mentally. What you feed into your brain is what you're gonna essentially carry out. Like if you feed yourself junk, you're gonna produce junk, and basically the stuff that you feed your soul matters. So just trying to listen to positive, encouraging words will definitely help you. Now we're making breakfast, probably my favorite part of my morning. Don't skip breakfast, guys. A lot of people like to just skip it, and no, it is so important. We need to be nourishing our bodies. That is very crucial when you're trying to glow up physically, is just eating good foods. I feel like whenever I eat junk, I then just start to feel like junk. So I'm trying to just have cleaner meals and not have as many processed foods. So today, instead of just doing my typical cereal, I decided to do some oatmeal. So I'm just using this oatmeal packet from I think it's Kodak something, and has protein in it. It's like apple cinnamon, so that's really good, super easy to make. And then I just topped it off with banana. I'm so bad at like eating fruits, but I feel like banana is a easy one to mix into, bowls, toast, whatever. So banana's great. And then this really good chocolate chip cookie dough granola stuff is amazing. I believe I also topped it off with honey. I don't really remember, but this was a super good breakfast. Definitely filled me up. Tasty, but I don't know, it feels healthy. So yeah, we love that. Okay, now we're doing our skincare routine. So I will not lie, I've been slacking with my skincare, but something I've realized is less is more. So I feel like I used to do a lot of different like random serums, creams, whatever, and now I'm just kind of limiting to one additional serum. So I'm using this hyaluronic acid serum from Good Molecules. I really like it. I like it better than the ordinary one. I feel like the texture is a lot better, but hyaluronic acid, that's just like to make your skin like hydrated, healthy, bouncy, and we love that, especially for the summertime. So I love the hyaluronic acid serum from Good Molecules. I feel like I only gua sha when I make YouTube videos, guys. It's so bad, but I do really like it. I mean, I have gua sha'd other times, obviously, but this is so good. There are so many healthy benefits to doing this. It's not just to make your face snatch, like it actually helps with circulation, and I guess drainage is just a really good thing to be doing. I also know that like dry brushing is really good for circulation, so I would love to get into that, but it's fun to do. And if I have a slow morning, I'll definitely try to gua sha, and I feel like gua shaing after you put a serum on is perfect. Otherwise, it's just a little tough, it's not as pleasant without a serum, you know? So yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do this, but I got this hack from Kendall Jenner's like Vogue video. She basically gua shas, like she pulls her eyebrows upward because they're slightly shaped unevenly, so she pulls that one upward, and I kind of like it. I feel like it really helps my shape because one of my eyebrows is just really flat, so I like to do that. And then I also have a jade roller. I don't really use the big one, but I use the little one from under my eyes, and it just feels so good. Again, don't do it as much as I should, but when I take these steps in the morning, I do feel like my skin improves. But yeah, my skin honestly looks pretty good in this video. I also use clindamycin phosphate gel. I've been using this stuff since I was a teenager. It's prescribed to me, but I think you can get it over the counter, but it's just a really good thing. I use it as like a spot treatment thing for acne, and it definitely helps. I also use this other one called tretinoin that's a little bit stronger. It's like a retin-A that it's technically supposed to go all over your face and supposedly prevents aging and whatnot, but I use it more as a spot treatment just because it's kind of strong. But this stuff has been great for my skin, and this is really the only kind of treatment stuff I do. If I start doing like a bunch of different toners, serums, or whatever other skincare stuff, then it confuses my skin, and I feel like I'm more likely to break out. So just doing one treatment has been super beneficial. I feel like I've said this before, but this Vaseline, the rosy lip therapy, is the best thing in the world. I've tried like more bougier lip balms, and I just keep going back to this one. It's so good. It lasts for a while, and I just think it makes your lips look so soft, and I love it. They look good. They have a tint to it, but it feels like a nice chapstick. And then of course I've been using this moisturizer also since I was a teenager, but it's just a really nice simple moisturizer. It's also a good value, so that is good. Again, I also sometimes skip moisturizing. It's so bad during the school year. Sometimes I would only wash my face. Sometimes I wouldn't do anything because I was just rushing and trying to get out the door. So I'm really trying to get back into my skincare routine and just not be as lazy, because I don't know, I feel like little things like skincare, you wouldn't think it helps because you don't see a big change right away, but it definitely does. I definitely notice that my skin has been looking a lot better. And then we cannot forget sunscreen, guys. This is my favorite one from the drugstore by Oma. It's like a little moisturizer almost, no white cast. It is perfect, and I love the little pump. It's so cute. So yeah, this has really been working well for me. As a little ginger, I need to protect my skin, and even if you aren't ginger, you still should be putting on sunscreen, because who wants wrinkles? I sure don't. I mean, we shouldn't be afraid of aging, but if we can prevent it, might as well, you know? So I'm pretty good with sunscreen, I won't lie. Usually try to always put on sunscreen before I leave the house. So yeah, that's kind of my skincare routine. I don't really do much else. It's just wash face. If I have time, I'll do serum and gua sha. Otherwise, just my cream, my moisturizer, my sunscreen. That's it. That's all you need. And the results are pretty good. Now we're going to get ready for working out. Did you love that transition? Yeah. So yeah, this is my little workout outfit. The tank is from Target and the shorts are thrifted. And yeah, I'm doing just this 15-minute Pilates ab workout by Lydia Mera. Honestly, Pilates abs are just it's so much better than like other ab workouts I've been doing, because I just think it's so much more slow and controlled. You still get tone results, but you're not like sweating, out of breath, and doing activities or exercises that sometimes you're like, is this even working? I feel like with Pilates, it's always working. I don't know. I love it. I look a little silly in these clips, but I mean, hey, like, it gets the job done and it's fun. You feel graceful too. I love like pointing my toes when I do Pilates workouts. I don't know. Yeah, but also another little thing I wanted to say is like, I feel like when people first start Pilates, they're like, this is so stupid. Like, this is so easy. Like, I feel like I'm not doing anything. But once you get your form down, it actually can be kind of challenging. I would love to do a class, because I feel like those would even be harder. But it definitely, I'm not even doing this one fully correct. I feel like I shouldn't be arching my back as much, but it really is a good workout. And even though it looks kind of like it wouldn't do much, it does. So, it's important, if we want to glow up, that we're doing some sort of physical activity. I love doing walks as well, lifting. Maybe you're more of a sport person, you could definitely do sports, even dance. I've seen like some YouTubers for their workout, they'll just like go out and learn dance moves and you sweat like crazy. So definitely just find like what you like to do for working out. Not everyone is gonna want to lift or run or whatever, biking, that's a great option. I don't even know what I'm saying, but basically there's something for you out there, and if we want to glow up, we got to be doing something. We can't just be lying on our butts all day. So yeah. Okay, now it's time for my favorite post-workout meal. It's a smoothie. It's so good. I am peeling a banana. I do a half banana, and then I do 4 or 5 strawberries. I like to keep my smoothies simple. I don't go crazy with it. But yeah, the strawberries are really good. Yeah, here's me cutting off those stems. Yeah. Okay, I added ice, but honestly, you don't need it, and it rarely blends, so don't use ice, but definitely a milk. I'm just using skim because that's all we have, but any milk will do. And then Greek yogurt. This is where all the protein comes from, and it's so good. This brand's like a vanilla Greek yogurt. It's so sweet. And then I like to add honey just for more sweetness. I'm really concentrating on the honey right now. But yeah, I love making these smoothies. We just got this blender. I think it's called, like a NutriBullet? I don't know. Something like that. But look at it go. Woo! Yeah. It kind of took a while because of the ice. So don't put ice in your smoothies. Just use frozen strawberries instead, and that'll get the job done. But the color's so pretty. Yeah. You could also add spinach to this. I feel like, because whenever you add leafy greens, you can't really tell, so that'd be a great way. But it's just, I love doing smoothies. It's a great way to get all of your nutrients in, and it tastes good, and it has protein, so it's just a great post-workout meal. Alright, now I'm making lunch. So this is I'm a pretty simple person when it comes to food. I don't do too much, but I'm making just a sandwich with whole grain bread. If you guys can, try to do whole grain over whole wheat over white. And yeah, toasting it, because toasting is always better. I'm using light mayo, which isn't as healthy, but I love mayo, it's so good. But yeah, we're doing mayo. And then I'm using these tuna packets. Starfish tuna, garlic herb, so good. I love tuna. It doesn't look super appetizing when I put it on, but trust, it's so good. It smells so good. So yeah, this is a great meal. And then I'm adding cucumbers on top. I love adding cucumbers on my sandwiches, just because it has a good crunch, I just love that. And then of course some spinach and then we're done. Super simple, basic sandwich, but it tastes so good, and you get all of those nutrients from the cucumber, the spinach, whole grain, our protein. Like, we're set. So that was my cute little meal for lunch. So basic, but yeah. Okay, so far we've been doing more like healthy, practical stuff. Let's do some more fun glow up things. And I think one thing we can do to glow up is improve our fashion sense. So I'm gonna give you guys some summer outfit inspo. This first one is this little gingham print top and jean shorts. I love these longer denim shorts. I think they're great for the summertime. Like, you're still gonna be warm wearing them, but they just have a little more coverage and you don't have to worry about your butt being out. So another way you can style this shirt is doing a little denim mini skirt. I love this one because it's pleated. It's from Target and it's a little bit big around the waist. So how I'm gonna dress it up is adding a belt. I think that belts are such a great statement outfit. It's a great accessory to add to an outfit, and I never use it for practical reasons. I just use it if an outfit looks boring, you add a belt, you know? So I think if you feel like your style's kind of meh, try investing in some belts. Speaking of improving our outfits, jewelry is another great way to improve it. I love collecting thick, chunky jewelry pieces. I love this bangle. And I just love finding them from unique places. So this bangle is great. I also like to make jewelry. This is a fun chunky charm bracelet that I made. Of course, earrings are essential. I feel naked when I don't wear my earrings. I love these little like half hoops. They're from Urban. And again, I feel like out of any jewelry piece to invest in, earrings would probably be the best one because they're just like right at your face. I also love stacking chunky necklaces, and I especially love to match the pendants this season. So I have this little like hibiscus sort of flower one, and then I also have this super thick chunky starfish necklace. I see these things absolutely everywhere on my Pinterest. I definitely think they're kind of like the hot new chunky pendant, but they look so good. They just make your outfit look, I don't know, Pinterest inspired? I don't know the exact words, but I just love a big pendant. I think they can do so much. And if you feel like your outfit's kind of boring, just grab a giant pendant. It looks great. All right, the next outfit we're gonna style is gonna be with a long skirt and then these fun little halter tops. I like to wear these both with a skirt. I feel like they both look good. One is yellow, one's green, obviously, but they both look the same, basically. So this outfit feels very mermaid inspired. I'm just tying the bow, but I just love this green satin that reflects. I just feel like a little mermaid. And guys, this skirt is gorgeous. I think if you wanna kind of spice up your closet, I think long maxi skirts are so fun for the summer and just so sophisticated looking. I don't know, they just make you look like a mermaid or like a goddess, or just, I don't know, they just look so good. So this one's from Pattaya and the top is from Urban. I also think when you have such like a open top like this, having a bunch of chunky long statement necklaces looks so good. Another thing I would do is maybe add a belt to this. I don't have a great belt to add with it, but I love these like beaded belts, and then also chunky statement belts are so cute. You could also make this more casual with the skirt and do a t-shirt. I see so many girls wearing this combination and then like throwing on some low profile sneakers with it. I think that looks really good. But my go-to outfit for the summer, my go-to uniform I'm gonna wear today is just this pink tank top and basic white summer shorts. Shorts are from Brandy and the tank top's from Ragstock. I wear this outfit so many times. It's honestly ridiculous, but it just like never fails me. All right, and now I'm ending off this video with doing something that's like more of a traditional glow up method, glow up activity that the girls do. I don't know if it does much, but it's fun, and you feel like you're doing something even if you're not. So adding a little headband, we're gonna do this pink clay mud mask. I love this pink color. But yeah, this, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't, when I was putting this on, it like blended into my skin super well because I'm just a pink ginger like that. So I don't know, it's kind of funny and not what I thought it would look like, but it still was fun. Anyway, so there are definitely other more glow up methods you can do. A lot of people like to self tan, paint your nails, dye your lashes or eyebrows, get your hair done. There's like all of that, but I didn't really want to focus that on this video because I feel like glowing up is definitely more of a internal process. You know, you can obviously do an exterior glow up, but that stuff is not gonna last for a long time. You're gonna get over that shock or that, you know, excitement of changing your exterior, and if you don't work on yourself, you know, you're not gonna have lasting results. So I'm trying to sound profound, but I'm really not. But basically, yeah, we just gotta focus on glowing up mentally and, you know, doing habits that are definitely going to improve, you know, our health, like eating well, exercising, drinking water. I did not talk about this, but I need to drink water. So, but yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys found this somewhat entertaining, maybe useful. Yeah, feel free to subscribe. This is definitely a new video format for me. I don't do voiceovers often, but it's kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna be done now, but bye guys, see you next week hopefully. Bye.